Okay, and I'm back with the greenhouse video. That's where I stuck my wood. This door, you open it, you don't walk out or you're gonna be on the ground. It's pretty far drop. So, these are my dogs. I built this with the aquaponics. There was originally going to be more aquaponics running down this way, but haven't got that far yet. So, this is an aquaponic system set up by a guy in Australia, or not. I watched his video, taught me how to do it. So it's a DIY project. Basically, they're just 3 of those you need. You gotta cut them in half. They gotta be a foot thick here for the bacteria to build up down here. Here's my goldfish. I'll feed them into the top. The goldfish, you could use any sort of fish that'll survive the cold, but out here it's goldfish. The guy that designed this grows tilapia and other fish to eat, but I don't know how to fish either, so. Oh, here's Myrtle Turtley. This is Cat's Myrtle, one of my favorites. She likes to fish. So, it's got quite a bit of goldfish in there. Now, the rocks should be a little higher. I need more rocks, and that should be filled, but sometimes goldfish get sucked into there and they end up falling in there and then dying, so I kind of left a pool there in case one did that, he wouldn't die. Here's how this works. This is your auto siphon. It's basically just some PVC. Pretty simple design. What happens is that water will fill up to that line there, and this will create a suction, and then it'll start overflowing into a drop tank down there. And when it gets down to the bottom, it'll hit this, create an air, which will lose the vacuum, stop it from draining. So, let's see if any of them are close. No, they just dropped a little while ago. So, they'll drop into this tank, which has some goldfish, but they're probably hiding back there. There's a big guy back there, but he likes to hide. Yeah. Okay, well, that was crappy. Anyway, all 3 of those drop into here. Whoa, come on. Couldn't get in focus there for a second. And in the summer, these will be full of plants, but it's too cold for anything because I don't want to heat this greenhouse. So that's Myrtle, Puffy, Tatum, and Dozer behind him. Here, Tato, Dozer, see? More plants, more plants. This is my bedroom. And the fireplace back there, you can't see it. Okay, we're moving on. It's not too long, I got a lot of recording today. This was a failed attempt. Here's another DIY. It wasn't really a failed attempt, it actually works. It's a waste oil heater. Your oil drops in from the top and it just melts off there and creates a fire. And that thing heats up and expands heat, and here's your little adjustment. This is the flute. But for that room, it was built for in there. That's where it was. But it was just not enough heat to heat that place, and the plants couldn't survive. If it was insulated in a small garage, that would work. But so these are all extra straw bales I might use for my house. Bought them in Los Alamos for $2 a bale. This is gonna go to catch the rainwater. It's an old fridge. Anyway, this is how I had to lift this thing. There's another one. I'll tell you the story about this here in a little bit. Here's another one I built because it was just a little too scary. Built that one first, then I came back with this big mama here to really hold it in place. This is about 6 feet because my head touches right here. See? Here's another one of my original ones. Built that one. and that one. So here's where I'm going to catch all the rainwater, and it's going to go into that big tank you just saw. Oh yeah, there used to be about a 3-foot gap between here originally when they first got parked. I had this thing lifted up, and with a bottlenose jack I was lifting it one side at a time, slowly. Anyway, at one point it got a little wobbly on a pile of pieces of wood like that. Slammed into this house, and it didn't completely fall down. So I'm going to point out a better direction. So then, long story short, did it again. Lifted it all the way up. I had to drag the whole front end over first, get it closer with my power stroke. I yanked the whole front end over. Got it where it needed to be again. Was getting close again and dropped the damn thing again. Survived that one because I was under it both times. It slammed in the house again, and I lifted it and finally got it. That's the old generator room. Here's where the back of the fridge is. Going under a propane tank, going under a water heater. Got a blanket around there. There's water lines going over there. It's a faucet there. Okay, this is the thing I just built the other day, which is quite a bit of work. It's my generator room. I actually have another better video on it, but put in this one too. This took about 5 days to build completely. Well, 4 days for the rock building and then clean up with the rock and whatnot. Quiets the generator down pretty good. Put those on there just for looks and a little bit of cover. Found this door on my property. So that's my door. And what else? Oh, got this on Craigslist, and put together. Looked like crap. I brought it over here, sanded it, stained it, put it together, and you got a play center. Did it for my daughter's birthday a couple months ago. Oh, when I was at it, I was like, screw it. Parents need something to do. Boom. Horseshoe center. Except this is not supposed to be there. I moved that the other day. So I used that out of some stuff I had laying around real quick. Alright, I think in a second I'm going to start another one of these because I'm going to go down and show you where my new house is going to be at. And that'll be another video. So we'll take this guy down there in a second. And I'll be back.